Hey, it's Jamila again from Designs by Pink and the blog site by Pink. I just did a video a couple hours ago on how to slice a print and cut. It was brought to my attention that I left a few questions unanswered, so I decided to come back on and do a second video and do it from start to finish. So here goes. The first thing I do is select my image. I didn't like the image in the last video, how it turned out with the white around the outside. So this is my image here that I'm going to attempt to use. And then if you look over here where my cursor is, it tells you how big the image is. So I always once I find my image, I click on search by image and it pulls up this. I click on the large and it gives me a ton of different sizes. I always click the biggest one. And then I right click and save image as and just save it to my computer. Excuse me. Now I'm going to come back over here to Design Space. Click on Upload because we want to upload that image into Design Space. And it's down here. And again, there's no editing necessary. So you see how large that is, though it's nice and big. So that just kind of tells me that when I go to print it, it's going to print out real crisp and clean and it's not going to be blurry or pixelated. I'm trying to get into the habit of naming all of my images because usually they just upload as whatever they were saved as to my computer. Design Space just updated, so it seems to be loading a little slow. I'll probably cut most of this out. I don't know what's going on. Oh. All right, so there's our image. We're going to insert it into our Design Space canvas. And still is taking forever. All right, so, and now that I think about it, it probably took so long because it's such a large image, but that's what I want is a large image. So I'm gonna go ahead and resize this a little bit so that I can see it, without scrolling. Kind of work with it until you get it to where you need it to be. So now I'm fixing the line space on this so that it fits into my image. And I'm going to unlock it. Fix it just a little bit more. I'm going to drag it out. This needs to be centered. Actually, girls probably needs to be on its own line. So now we're going to do the same thing that we did before, and we're going to fix the line spacing. That's too close. All right, let's try slicing again and see if we like this better. I like this a little bit better. And I guess depending on the shirt, and I'm not sure what shirt I'm going to put it on because I don't even know if I have another shirt, but I am going to, for now, weld those together. Not weld, group them together. So move it, the whole thing moves. And now I'm going to go ahead and resize it to what I want it. And I got to get my like trap music part together. Make this a lot smaller and move it to the front. Now, since I decided to switch this up a little bit, I'm going to have to find a new font for this. Because the plan was to have everything in the picture, and I didn't like the way it looked, so now I have to find a font that I like for the likes trap music. And I have over 500 fonts, so sometimes it's going to take a little bit before I find something that I like. And I think I found it. So let me resize. Oops, too far. I think I want it to go straight across like this. Or maybe right below, right below. But again, I'm gonna get my spacing together. And with this one, and sometimes you get this with fonts, different fonts, I'm gonna have to highlight it all and ungroup and then move them closer one by one. Because using the line spacing tool, some of them were beginning to overlap, and we don't want them to overlap. Well, I don't want them to overlap, not for this project. You just keep playing with it until you get them all to where you want them. So now that I got them spaced the way I think I want them, I'm going to take and weld all this back together and then resize it to how I want it. So now if you stop here and you click on make it, you're going to get this nice little box right here that says that the image is too large. So what you're going to have to do is ungroup them. So, well, you're probably going to, we're probably, for this one, we're probably going to have to ungroup and then also split them apart. So first I'm going to ungroup. And let's see if they'll let me make it now. No, still too large. So I am going to take, where's this part? I don't know. I'm going to get a square, and I'm going to split each word, the words into 2 sections or whatever, if that makes sense. So I pulled them so close together, it's kind of got to be careful. So now I'm going to slice. Put my square back together. Move it to my next group. Select, slice. And I'm going to see if it'll let me go on from here. I don't think so, though. I think girl still is too big. So I need to break that up, too. I'm just going to break it up right here. And slice. So this can go now. This can go now. And it's going to take me 3 pieces of I can't even think right now. 3 pieces of vinyl to cut this. So you want to make sure your vinyl is loaded, or your printable vinyl is loaded into your printer. And mine is. The last layer needs to be mirrored, of course, but the vinyl layers do not. Oh, I see a little boo-boo there. So I'm going to come back over here and weld these back together. I can't weld them, so I have to group them, I think. See if it'll let me reslice them without going all the way back. I'm just going to go all the way back. I accidentally sliced part of one of the other letters when I sliced girl, and definitely don't want to do that. So I'm actually going to try to come over here and slice. And I think I missed part of the R. Oh, nope. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of what I don't need. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, nice. So now I'm only using 2 sheets. But I did go in and check it because, you want to make sure you didn't cut off anything more than what you were supposed to. It kind of looks like I did there, but I can't tell here. So we're just going to go for it. So you want to hit continue. I don't know what that was about. Saying for me to connect to my machine. My machine is connected. With so many updates, you'd think that it would work a little bit better than this. Let's see. So I'm going to cancel the cut and come back to it and see. Hopefully it's mirror this so I don't forget. Continue. Looks like we're going to connect this time. And I'm sending the printer. And I like to keep the, well, first let me tell you, I'm using a Epson XP 8500. But I like to keep the bleed on because that gives a little bit more, I guess, room for error when cutting. I'm just waiting for it to print. Okay, so I did get a little bit of that tea right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. But this is what I have before the cut. This is what came out of my printer.